what I'm saying? When you do your live shows, what you want folks to walk away with, you know, after that show? Because I've been to a lot of shows and I felt, you know, real good about some, you know, leaving certain people's shows, and some people's shows I'm just like, whatever, never have to go see that show again. What you want folks to leave up out of it? How you want them feeling?
I want them to be entertained. That's the key thing, and it's so funny because I'm a hip hop head dude. But, you know, I mess with R&B. Like, for instance, I just went to go see Will Downing.
Okay.
Yesterday, I went to go see Will Downing. And I was entertained. More so entertained than when I go to a hip-hop show. Because cats is too infatuated with holding on their nuts and walking from one end of the stage to the other. Right. You know what I'm saying? When we on stage, man, we're performing. We preaching our gospel, letting you know who we are as individuals, man. You don't get to know these cats no more. You know what I'm saying? Through their music and through their performances. When you deal with us, I want you to know who I am, or at least get a hint of who I am. And speaking of live performances, man, come check us out, man.
Nice
segue, man. Come check us out, man. We got a show October 2nd. We performing with Tash of the Alcoholics. Black Silver, Montage 1.
Pros.
Absolutely in the building, man. On Saturday, man, we're doing it over there at the 3rd Street Lounge, 734 East 3rd Street. Downtown. Come holla at us and y'all can see for yourself, man. I would love for y'all to come down.
Now if they come to check y'all out, what time y'all hit the stage?
You know what? We actually don't know, man, but come through. I put it to you this way. I don't get on nobody's stage until 11. You know, I would keep it funky with y'all. I don't touch nobody's stage till 11, man, because it takes me that long just to get my sauce in.
So what kind of venue?
That's what we always like to ask. You know, is there something that you do before the show that get you right?
We burn the bush.
We burn the bush.
We burn the bush, and I drink my fire water. It depends upon when I'm on. My man Deacon over here is really a cognac dude. You know what I'm saying?
Hold up. Wait.
So I'm coming to the show, man. We're gonna do some stuff before the thing.
Come on, break bread like Jesus said, man.
You was just talking about cats grabbing their stuff, and then you said you smoke a burning bush.
Absolutely, this is the church. And you know what? You came in late, sis. Let's get This is the church. The church of hip hop and financial prosperity. You know, we are known for breaking bread like Jesus said. Somebody gotta pay us. It might as well be y'all audience. You know what I'm saying?
What that got to do with the burning bush?
The burning bush, you know, God, you know, Moses talked to God through the burning bush.
Get the burning bush.
How you know that, sis? Was you there?
Actually, I read it.
If you burn the bush, if you around the bush when it's burning, are you inhaling something?
Yeah.
If I light a bush on fire right now, the holy water, you catching the end of it right now.
Burning bushes,
that's burning bushes, and this is holy water right here.
I see. Y'all must have been smoking in bushes for a long time, because apparently you really do think it's
mixed with my good friend Jack.
Absolutely. This actually ain't Jack right here. This is that Bacardi, the Batty.
I got all three of you guys in here because Mike Myers just walked in. We're gonna pull him up in a second.
What up,
Mike? We have to give him the mic. We all need to talk about this. We're gonna pull this up in a little bit.
Go ahead. Yes, sir.
I did some research. On every show, Corey knows, I talked about this whole mixtape thing. It's taking me a little while to get it. Then as soon as I got it, I said I gotta look something up. And then I haven't been able to find it yet. And I don't want to say nobody's doing it, but to the best of my ability, the only people that's dropping mixtapes are people of color. I haven't found a rock mixtape.
Justin Bieber.
I haven't found a country mixtape. I haven't found a reggae mixtape.
Really?
Definitely reggae.
I wasn't able to find one. And these other, I've talked to some rock artists. I've talked to some country artists, and they're like, we would never do nothing like that. They're going to their venues. They're selling their CDs. They're making money. And I'm like, see, now that makes sense. Why is it that now us as people of color, we gotta build a following in order to make this money.
Because it's always hard. I'm sorry, people. I cut you off, Deacon.
Yeah, man, it's not necessarily so, man. The mixtape avenue, man, that's something that's always been there for hip hop, man. But as far as utilizing it, man, now the equipment that's out there, you can create a studio in your apartment, man, in your building, in your room, like, and those come a dime a dozen. You dig what I'm saying? So with an influx of so many people having the ability to create music at their own will, you have a crowded market. Now with that market being crowded, you only gonna use what you can use to advertise yourself, and that's where these mixtapes come in. And you've actually had people who made money off them, like the Drake character, and all
Drake's mixtape was so big he had to go back and get the rights to it to re-release it as an album.
But we're already talking about a Drake, and we're already talking about excuse me, what's the guy that's in jail? Another one in jail. Lil Wayne. Right. So we're talking about people who already have followings. I don't want to talk about them.
But a lot of these people have built their followings through mixtapes. Because
Drake didn't build his name from a mixtape.
Yes, he did. That's how
he was on TV.
As far as an artist.
He was on still.
But nobody took him serious, though.
These kids already knew about Drake.
He did.
See, they already knew about him. So whatever he came out with, he already had a name.
Let me tell you about.
I don't want to go there because I only talk to independent artists that are making money in the game without mixtapes. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
There is no artist making money without mixtapes.
It is. I talked to him.
No. Let me tell you. A mixtape is basically an audio flyer.
Okay. That's
all a mixtape is. It's an audio flyer. It's like this flyer that I'm holding up right here on the camera right here for us on October 2nd with Tash and the Alcoholics. It's basically an audio flyer, because what the game is now, you have to saturate the market so much with free music that when you come out with an official album, it becomes an event. That's what Lil Wayne did. That's what 50 Cent did. That's that formula. That I am saturating the market so much with so much music, and my popularity has gotten so large that when I finally decide not to say that this is a mixtape, that this is an album, it becomes an event. And that's basically what it is.
But these guys are, because I went round and round with them, and they're not doing the event. They're just like you guys. They perform, and at the end of the day, they're not handing anything away. They got somebody sitting at a table, and as people are walking out the door, they're handing them their money. They're not saying, I need a following, here's my mixtape. And see, that's the thing that I've said from the beginning, why I thought as a business person that a mixtape is a mistake. Because it's going to cost you money unless you have the studio in your house. And I don't know about how the mix is going to come out unless you've been mixing for a long time. But unless you have the studio in your house, it's going to cost you money to make this mixtape. And then you're going to give it away.
Right. Another thing a mixtape does for you as a hip-hop artist, when you do an album, you have boundaries and you have guidelines in which to perform. Right? And you have to literally conform to these guidelines in order to produce what you have to produce, and that's an album.
That's an album.
Right. An album. I mean, that means, no extensive verses. You can go slightly outside the box within your range of creativity, but there's certain rules you don't break in creation of an album. Now, with a mixtape, what happens is you have the open ability to do anything you don't like. I mean, anything you like, anything you don't like. You remove all the boundaries and all the constrictions, and the artists actually get to see a side of you or a portion of you that they typically wouldn't see on an album. Right. So you get to show your ass on the mixtape. Right. And that's what a lot of people usually use that avenue for, to show their ass and talk about everything they typically wouldn't talk about on an album. You know what I mean? But it's the flip side of that album.
You look at game.
If I could.
Could you?
Basically, what the form of the mixtape is, there was a show called The Wake Up Show a few years back.
Did I just mention that?
And in that form, you had 4 million people that was tuning in to the beat every Saturday at night, 11 o'clock, from 11 to 12. And the hottest MCs in LA were getting a chance to rap over beats that were already made famous by somebody else. Okay. So the mixtape is just an audio form of that.
Right.
All it is just you getting a chance to showcase your skills over something that's already hot. Okay. So, because most listeners in the rap venue or in the rap genre, they equate you to something that they already know. So as soon as somebody hears you spit, they're like, "Oh, you sound like such and such." Right. So when you rap over such and such's beat, they're gonna say, "Oh, he's dope because he rapped over such and such." So then that's gonna give them an invitation to go check out your album and then go sell it.
It's really a promotional.
It's a promotional tool.
Yeah, it's a promotional.
Because
you look at Game. Game got a mixtape where it's like 300 bars, 1,000 bars.
Right.
Who's going to put that on their album? You
can't.
rapping for 17 minutes.
Right.
Like, ain't nobody did no albums like songs like that since Isaac Hayes. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? So, as the Deacon was saying, man, it's really basically an opportunity to do those things outside of the box that you normally wouldn't do. Say the things that you normally wouldn't do. Because like you said, when you do an album, even as an independent artist, Tabernacle MCz, we putting ourselves out. You know what I'm saying? When we go